Alright, so welcome back again. My name is Jesse, and in this wonderful and exciting tutorial on package managers, we'll be picking package managers for Windows. Right, so Windows have three main popular package managers. There is Winget, right, which is a Windows official package manager. There is J-Secur1ty, which is also a very powerful package manager for Windows. As a matter of fact, this is the first one. And then there is Coop, right, which is a Windows line, it's a command line installer for Windows, right? So these are the three main ones. So we'll be trying to see how to work with Winget in this tutorial. So Winget is only available from Windows 10 with this particular build, and then Windows 11, right? So let's see how to work with it. So in case you don't have it, you can just check this link to install it. But by default, if you're on Windows 10 and Windows 11 with this particular build, you already have it. So I'll go back to my terminal, which is here, and let's check if I have it. So Winget. And I already have Winget installed on my system. So with Winget, you can install, show source, you can search package, list them, upgrade, and do some interesting stuff. So let's see how to work with it. So on my system, first I want to install a particular package. But before I install the package, I want to search for the package, right? So Winget search, then I want to search for Obsidian because I don't have Obsidian on my system. It's going to give me this information. So this is the name of the package. This is the ID that you can use to install. This is the version, and this is the source. So there are two main sources in which Winget looks up to fetch a package. So there's Winget and there is MS Store, which we'll check later. So it's going to check and then fetch it from here, right? So we already have Obsidian, so I can install it. But before I install it, I want to get information about the package before I install it. How do you do that? Simply just go with Winget show, then Obsidian, right? You can just go with this name, or you can just go with this name. Any of them is going to work, either this name or this name, right? So perfect. So Obsidian is found. This is the publisher, this is the URL, and this is the description of what it is, and then the place the software is, the release, and then the actual software, right? So this is what it's going to fetch and download, right? Very cool. So let's see how to download it. So to download it, just go with Winget, right? Then install. But we already had the name as Obsidian, so you can just, the best way is just pick the name from here. I prefer to use the ID than the name, so I'll copy it because some of the packages may have similar name. And then it's going to install it on our system. So it's going to go to the link and then download it, the first step. Then it's going to install it, right? So it has downloaded, verified the installer hash, and now it's going to start installing the package. And now we have Obsidian on my system. So if I go back and I check for Obsidian, you can see that I have Obsidian on my system, right? Perfect. So that is how to install a particular package on your system using Windows. Perfect. Now let's see how to list all the packages that are available. But before we list, let's check the sources where it gets the package from. So to get the sources, just go to Winget, right, source list. So this source list is going to list the location where all the packages are. So this is a cache where all the packages can be found, which is going to fetch from. There is also another one. So there's MS Store, there is Winget. Perfect. You can, this is similar to apt in case you're on Linux. So apt, the sources list for found in etc apt sources list, right? It's similar to something like that. Okay, you can update this sources list, right, with Winget the source, right, and then you can update it. So you can update it so that in case there's any new packages that is available, it's going to update this particular list, right? So update, it's going to see, check it, and update it. If there's any new thing, no. So this have been updated, right? If I check it out, it's the same, but if there's any new thing, it's going to update it. Perfect. Let's see all the packages that are installed on your system. So how do you see all the packages that are installed on your system? The simplest way, just go with Winget list. So Winget list is going to check your system and show you all the packages that have been installed on your system, right? So we have Focus Screen, Python 3, 10, 3.9, there is WSL, there are a lot of packages there, and you can, if I go up, you can see that we had Obsidian, there's Wireshark. The Obsidian that we installed is also there, right? Very cool. So this is a very, very useful feature. Perfect. So let's check one more thing you can also do. So since you can get the list of all the packages on your system, you can export them, and then in case you have a new system, you can install all those packages from scratch. So how do you export them? You just go to Winget, right, dash export dash O for output. Then I'm going to give the name that I want. So let's say Windows 11.json, right? The format is JSON. So this is going to check your system. All the lists that we had previously, is going to pick them up and put them in the JSON file, which is similar to, like, in case you are working in Python, the requirement.txt file that you have all the packages involved. This is a very useful feature, which is not common in most package managers. And now, if I check it out, we have my file here, and I can check it out. So I can open it with VS Code, and this is it. And you can see that it's the format of a JSON file, and it's going to give you the package identifier and the actual name. So in case I move to a new system and I want to install all the things that I had in my previous system, you can just import it, right? Which is very cool. So you can just go with Winget import dash I for input file, right? And then I'll just pass in my Windows, right? So this is how to import it on a new system, right? Very cool. Perfect. So you have seen how to check the available packages on a system, how to export them, and how to import them in case you're on a new system. Let's see one more thing that we can also do. So let's say we have a package. So Winget, I have a package. So search a package called nmap, right? If nmap is installed on my system, right, I want to remove it, right? So nmap is already installed on my system. If I go with Winget install nmap, it's already installed, right? Found an existence. So if the package is already installed, it's going to tell you that that's found it, and if there's a new version, it's going to upgrade it. But if there's no new version, you just leave it like that. Now, in case I want to uninstall this nmap, I can just go with Winget uninstall nmap, and this is going to remove nmap from your system. It's going to give you a pop-up, right, like how you'd have done. Then you can just click on uninstall, and then it's going to uninstall it perfectly for us, right? So everything is done, everything has been uninstalled successfully. Perfect. So nmap is no more on my system, right? Very cool. Not WinMap, but nmap. I said WinMap. Okay, that is a basic understanding. We can also update our packages, right, if there is any upgrade. So I'll just go with Winget upgrade. So Winget upgrade is going to check your system for any of the packages that needs an upgrade, right? So this is the name of the package, this is the ID, this is the current version, and this is the available version, right? So you can actually use this one to upgrade. In case you have one package, as I have Git, which is this particular version, and I want to upgrade it, I can just go with, let's go up here. I can just go to Winget. Now I'll give the name of the package, so upgrade. Then the ID is git, right? I want to upgrade Git, so copy this, and then let's paste. So I want to git.git. Then it's going to upgrade Git on our system, right? So it's finding it, downloading it, then it's going to upgrade it to this particular version, right? That is a very nice feature. It just makes your work quite easy. So that's giving me my pop-up. If you could see here, I can see yes. Then it's going to give you all the stuff that it needs. So it's removing the old one, and now it's going to bring the new one, right? So Winget is very cool. So there's also another way you can also publish your packages on Winget, which maybe in the future, in case you are interested, we can just go over it. So let me know in the comment section below if you are interested in how to do the packaging for Windows, right? For Winget to get access to it. But that is how to update and upgrade a package. So thank you for watching. In case you also want to check the available features that are available, just go with Winget features. So these are features for Winget, not for the packages, but for Winget itself, and there are currently none, right? It is a stable release. So thank you for watching this tutorial. See you another time. Stay blessed. Bye.